I'll make it turn. This landscape. Why does he have his mask on?
I'm just trying to video it.
Cause I look rough as fuck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have 9 o'clock. Going to call the criminal docket for Wilson County. Oralia Hernandez, and then I can't read the last of the name.
Your Honor, I'm here on her behalf. I believe this is just a to check up on her pretrial diversion.
Okay.
So I don't know who's here
Barrera?
to. I'm here for Mr. Barrera.
Okay, so what says the state? Is she in need of being revoked or anything?
No, Your Honor, not at this time.
Okay. All right, so we don't need her present then. I understand that Landon Lopez is in the state hospital.
He is, Your Honor, and we see the court as well as the district attorney, and I believe Mr. Flores have received some information from the state hospital. Visited with the victim, who is also the mother of Mr. Lopez. Their finding is that he doesn't have a mental deficiency. It's a cognitive deficiency that he will never recover from, thus he will never be competent. So I have a call into the state hospital because they asked for us to call before we did anything, which would be basically the dismissal. So I'm waiting for them to contact me so I can tell them what we're going to do. So, and because they asked for that so they can handle how they're going to do.
Okay.
Your Honor, I apologize. The previous Ralia Hernandez, there is a
Yeah.
violation report submitted on that.
When did you, I don't have it. Okay.
Okay, well, this is just an old setting, it looks like, or I don't know if it's an old setting or not, but I will just ask the state to get it reset if they wish to proceed on the violation report to adjudicate the case. All right, State versus William Dillard.
Judge, I'm present for him. I try to contact him.
All right, he's trying to enter right now. Let's give him a moment. Is connecting to audio. All right, well, we'll come back to him since it's taking a while. Misty Dawn Diaz.
Yeah, I saw her earlier. Saw her
I'm
present
here.
earlier.
I'm here.
All right, have you heard from your attorney?
No.
Okay, we'll mark you present. And we'll check on Ms. Voigt.
Okay.
David LaPrade.
Attorney Chris Rodriguez here for David LaPrade. I don't see him.
I'm here.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. Okay. All right, I'll mark you conferring.
Thank you.
Kevin Lopez. Mr. Nitz.
I'm present, yes. I didn't know he was on the docket today.
All right. I will mark him no show and I'll recall. Augustine Ramirez.
Good morning, sir. I have no idea where he is. He PR bonded out months ago. I've not had any contact with him since then. The numbers that I have for him are no good.
Okay, we'll check on notice, but right
Yes,
now,
sir.
no show. Kimberly Ramirez, I believe, is in custody.
Yes, sir, Your Honor, she's here.
Yes, Your Honor, she's in custody. And I have evidence that's waiting for me. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. And then I think that 11/18 is open for a reset date. And I should have reviewed the evidence by then and have some decision about where we're going to, which direction we want to go at that point in time.
All right, that's fine. 11/18, if you'll send me that in the cause number, name, date format.
I will do so. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sean Abney has 1-6. Stephen Collins.
Your Honor, I'm here on behalf of Mr. Abney. We have submitted a waiver of arraignment and we have a new date for 1/6.
Yes, that's what I said.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Collins, where are you?
Hello, this is Will Dillard. I just joined the meeting. My computer won't let me get
All right,
the
Mr.
camera
Dillard,
working.
I'll mark you present. Your attorney.
All right.
Your Honor, my client's online there, Stephen Collins. I'll have him sign a waiver of arraignment on this and get it filed with the court.
Okay, and
He's online there. If you see him.
no, I see where he is. It's just, why wasn't he in court the last 2 times his cases were set?
There was only one other time, and I found out like the Saturday right before, because I got it in the mail, and I tried calling. I was panicking. Honestly, I should have called the court, but I was calling the lady that the number was on the paper. And I was just letting her know that I'm not able to make it because I can't call out to work.
And what says the state?
Your Honor, we would still ask that the warrant still be kept. We are not, he has multiple cases and
I do.
a long history.
All right, Mr. Collins, there are open warrants for your arrest,
I understand.
and you need to come and surrender yourself on those.
Your Honor, would you reinstate his bonds?
Well, I want to see him show up, and I want to impress upon him that if you somewhere you miss work and not district court where you're facing felony charges.
When would
I
you
understand.
show up, Your Honor?
Brianna Eccles,
Judge, I'm present for her on both her cases. I've had no contact with her, although I've called and sent letters. Additionally, I think there may be, Lorena Whitney can explain more. I think there may be something with the indictments that they're going to get re-indicted under a different charge possibly.
We are taking a couple of cases back for re-indictment, but she can still be waived. She can still do waivers today on the arraignments.
okay, and is she online? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that part.
Not that I'm aware of, Judge. And again, I haven't had any contact with her other than my correspondence out to her. I don't know where she is.
Okay, I will mark her no-show.
May I go check in with another court, Judge, and I'll check back with the court in a little bit?
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, I believe on Shania Elias and Matriano Garcia that they've signed waivers for 1-6.
That is what I have, Your Honor.
All right. Haley Ann Gibbons.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sorry, I was having difficulty taking off mute. She should be present. I've talked to her this morning. I also have the waivers of arraignment signed by her that I'm trying to e-file right now.
All right, I'm looking, there's a couple of phone numbers. A 903 phone number. I'm asking to unmute. The last 3 digits are 874.
Your Honor, that's defendant Paul Worley. He's the last defendant on your docket. He's my client.
Okay.
She said she was going to call back. Let me give her a call, Your Honor. In the meantime, I'll tell her to log on and I'll be filing the waiver arraignment.
Yes.
Okay, and there is right, Mr. Worley, your attorney announced for you. Thank you. There's a 210 area code that is 959. Who is that?
Martiriano Garcia.
That's my client, Judge.
Okay, let me go back. Yeah. Okay, and he's been reset for.
We submitted the waiver on November 3rd, Judge, and he was reset.
Yes or no? He's set for 1-6.
That's right. May we be excused, Judge?
Absolutely.
Your Honor, are we excused once the arraignment is
Mr. Cabañas.
recognized by you?
Okay.
Okay, Judge, I need to ask Mr. Cabañas real quick on Martiriano Garcia. Does he need an interpreter? Do we need to have an interpreter present when he has court dates?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to add that down. Jennifer, did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so
Thank you, Cindy.
Ms. Gibbons.
You want an interpreter?
You want me?
I'll mark Ms. Gibbons no show for right now, and I'll recall.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Gonzalez.
Your Honor, he's here in our Zoom room. Do you see WCDC guest?
Yes.
Okay, that's Mr. Gonzalez. He is another one that needs an interpreter. Mr. Vargas, he is your client.
Yes, I haven't been able to get in contact with him. Do you have a good phone number for him, or I can talk to him in a
Breakout room?
breakout room so I get information, because his mailbox was looking for him also.
Okay, are you conferring Brandon? Is it Halsey? The name is cut off here. I saw him a moment ago. All right, Brandon Halsey. Have you heard from your attorney, Mr. Keendaws?
No. No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Halsey, do you have two? Sounds like you have more than one electronic device going with a sound on it. Well, you can only have one at a time if you're speaking or if your microphone's on at all. All right, we'll check on Mr. Quindas. Juan Carlos Martinez. All right. And I believe there's a warrant out for him right now, or a KPS, so no show. Vanessa Reyes.
I'm here for her, Your Honor. I had contact with her when I was first appointed. She was hospitalized. I, received her email address, forwarded her the link to today's Zoom. I've not heard from her since then. So, and I also need to Zoom into a juvenile detention hearing in about 15 minutes. And so I will.
All right, I'll mark her no show and I'll recall.
And I'll reappear as soon as I get done with the juvenile.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Paul Worley, I'll mark as present.
Yes, Your Honor. We have a waiver on file for 1-6 as well.
1-6, yes.
Yes, thank you.
Brooke Lee Gonzalez, Mr. Blomquist. This was an add-on from Monday. All right, it's supposed to be a plea, I thought. Anybody else told to be here today? Your case was not called. All right.
Judge, I had a Shayna Elias and we filed a waiver. I don't know if I missed the call of that. Or
yes, I said that she has 1-6.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, if we have the date of 1/6, are we excused?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
Your Honor, I heard that if you called.
Sorry?
If you called Juan Carlos Martinez, that was my client as well. I want to let the court know that he's in custody in Bexar County. I believe he's on the last page.
Okay, yeah, I had no show in KPS, so he's in custody in Bexar County?
That's correct, Your Honor. He was in Wilson County. They sent him over. A while back, I filed a motion to have him mentally evaluated. I spoke to his lawyer in Bexar County. I don't have his name off the top of my head. And he's under the same impression that they're probably going to be filing a motion to have him psych eval in Bexar County.
Okay, all right. I'll put Bexar in KPS. And if there's an open KPS, we need to make sure they serve that on him.
Thank you, Judge. And Ms. Gibbons said she should be logging on shortly, so I'll just be patient.
Okay, all right. Who all needs a breakout room? Don't all jump at once.
I do. My client, Raymond Gonzalez.
Okay, and where is he? Is he at the Wilson County guest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor, on Mr. Ramirez, that's all I had. May I be excused?
Okay, what was the disposition of his?
I think they reset for 11/18.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Wilson, before he leaves, I wanted to speak up on Mr. Bloomquist's case to plea today.
Right.
I had not sent Mr. Bloomquist the link. So I've just done that.
All right, he ought to be here shortly then.
And so was that person in custody, correct?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, give me just a second.
Jennifer, the only one that we have in custody for Wilson County is Kimberly Ramirez on page 2.
Yeah, Brooklyn Gonzalez is on bond.
Okay, thank you.
And she should be over in probation. Did she show up there, Andrew?
No, she's not here yet.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. Who else needs a breakout room? And if you said anything, I had my speakers muted. Who else needs a breakout room?
Your Honor, I don't need a breakout room, but I just want to let the court know that Ms. Gibbons is present with the court.
Yes, and I saw her check in.
Once I put the court dates, the dates on the chat, may she and I be excused, Your Honor? And I just filed the waiver arraignment in her case.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so what are we doing? Do we have any pleas? Y'all don't need to confer? Are we just gonna, what?
Judge, on my case, he's a no-show. We were gonna check if he received service or not, Augustine Ramirez.
And that was returned to us, Adrian. No other address found.
I saw him when he was in jail, Judge. We agreed on a PR bond because his case wasn't indicted, and here we are. I have no idea how to reach him.
Okay, you are excused.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and Mr. Nitz, do you and the state need to confer about Mr. Dillard? It says there's a medical note in his file because there was a NISI in September.
I did forward that note both to the DA's office and to Mr. Nitz when we received it.
I'm sorry. I've gotten a hold of Mr. Lopez. He will be on shortly. And I need to get a waiver of arraignment to Mr. Dillard to sign. And I'm working on that at the moment.
Okay, and did you hear my question about Mr. Dillard?
No, I did. I missed it. I'm sorry.
He has an open warrant on a NISI, but there is apparently a note about a medical excuse in the file. I asked, do you need to confer with the state, or is the state good with the note, or?
Your Honor, state it has had a chance to review the note. We have no objection to the warrant being recalled.
Okay, if somebody will get me a form, I'll recall the warrant.
And by somebody, you mean somebody there, correct? You don't need me to send it.
I am indifferent to who prepares it.
There is a form on our website that can be pulled and easily completed.
Okay, what else do we need to do? All right, folks, I don't juggle. What's going on?
Judge Wilson, I have contacted or reached out to, I should say, Lisa Voigt and Sean King Dawes.
Okay, thank you.
Hear back.
All right.
Same with Mr. Bloomquist.
All right, there's a Galaxy A20. I'm asking to unmute. Who is that? Is that Kevin Lopez, or? You're still muted. You turn your video off. Okay, now, what's your name?
Kevin Lopez.
All right, Mr. Lopez, please remove your hat.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'll mark you present. Yes, Mr. Vargas. You're muted.
I spoke to him. I'm gonna forward a waiver of arraignment over so he can sign it while he's there.
I have a form that I just got him to sign, Mr. Vargas. Do you want me to email it to you for your signature and then we can submit it?
Sure, that'll be fine.
Okay.
I got information I needed so I can follow up and talk to him after court, Your Honor.
Okay.
After he signs off, can he be excused?
After he signs off and you send that to me in chat, yes.
Most definitely. Thank you, Judge.
So here's Mr. Keendaws. All right, Mr. Keendaws, Mr. Halsey is online. What's going on with his case?
Your Honor, we're still, I received a discovery by the last hearing, so if it could just remain on docket. He is in Houston, in a rehab facility. So, yeah, we still need to further prepare this case.
Okay, and you say remain on docket. Does it have dates already?
Okay, I'm sorry. We may not have dates, so I need to get dates from Ms. Poppy.
All right, if you'll do that, I'd appreciate it. Okay. All right, I hear chatter, but I don't know where it's coming from.
That's me, Your Honor. I'm on
Oh,
another
okay,
Zoom.
you're on two lines?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
okay,
turn
okay.
it down
All
real
right.
low. Mhm.
It's pretty low.
Yeah.
We had a meeting back in the summer where I had everybody muted and there was still chatter coming across from some other Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
I don't see Mr. Bloomquist. So Ms. Whitney, on Landon Lopez, are they going to do a civil commitment then?
They can't do a civil commitment, Your Honor, because it is cognitive and not mental, and there is nothing they can do to treat him. When I spoke to Mr. Lopez's mother yesterday, there is a social worker there, and I gave her that contact information to see, because their recommendation is it follow up maybe with drug treatment, but I believe cognitively he's never going to be competent. It's one of those catch-22 type cases where nobody knows what to do with them.
And so their recommendation is just keep him away from matches.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of where we were as well, because we into doing. We asked about what we do on the civil side, and there's nothing. He can't be civilly committed because he doesn't have any mental deficiencies.
Yeah, there's nothing that can be cured.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Judge Wilson, Lisa
ma'am.
Voigt said she would be joining around 10 o'clock today on Lisa
Excellent.
Voigt.
Okay, well, I'm going to go and work on responding to emails. And I will leave the speakers on. Let me know when I need to do something. And I will make this copy the post so that she may put people in breakout rooms if they need to have one.
Mr. Vargas, if you'll check your email, I just sent the waiver over that Raymond Gonzalez signed.
I got it. I'll get it signed and I'll forward it back to you. Thank you.
Miss Poppy,
Yes, sir.
my client Kevin Lopez, can I change the January 6th date to, I believe it's December 7th. My client is already set for that date on another case for the arraignment.
Okay, let me check 1 second. He has another district case he's set for arraignment on, you're saying, on December
No,
7th?
he was already arraigned. He's being arraigned on the new case right now. But he has a previous case. Let me find his number. 1 second. I believe it's 2005-00104.
I'm gonna look at that case real quick, sir. That would be good if we changed him to the same date. So if you would like to change that, move that one up to 12/7, you can edit that waiver of arraignment.
I will do that. I will send it to it. I will get him that to you. The with Mr. Dillard's waiver of arraignment, should I send it directly to the court, or do you want me to e-file it? Should I send it via chat, or do you need me to e-file it?
And that's fine, Mr. Nitz.
I will send that shortly.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
Judge, Stephen Collins, you said you wanted to see him. Can I bring him to the court on the next setting?
No.
How would you like me to have him brought in? Or
He needs to come and appear at the courthouse on Railroad Street.
okay, and as soon as possible?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see if I get him here as soon as possible, see when he can get out of work, if he can get out of work early today.
By as soon as possible, I mean, I'm trying to impress upon this gentleman, as I said, that district court felony cases take precedence.
I understand you, and I don't know what happened, what was the breakdown before, but now that I'm on it, I'll make sure he's in court on his appearances. But I will talk to him right now, tell him to get there as soon as possible.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, this is the only case I've already, may I be excused? I took care of both cases already.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Poppy?
Yes, ma'am.
The email that you sent over to me from Chris Rodriguez that has that waiver of arraignment, do you want me to go ahead and put that into e-file?
He was supposed to also post it to chat, so whatever you normally do with those, and they're posted to chat.
Okay, well, it hadn't come into chat. So, Judge Wilson, you did say that on Monday that you do accept electronic signatures from the defendant?
I said I much prefer electronic signatures on everything.
Okay, all right. So that's, I'll go ahead then, Jennifer, and just print that one out and submit it through e-file.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have a PDF of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, why are you going to print it out?
I'm going to just save it, not print it. I'm going to save it
Okay,
as
okay.
Adobe and e-file it. I'm not printing it.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Thank you. 'Cause we had another county where they were doing that. They were printing,
No,
scanning them in to make new PDFs.
no, I just said it wrong.
Okay, okay. All right. I'm going to be taking some of the civil cases that are on the dockets for Carnes and Wilson, and those people will probably start logging in shortly. And once they do that, I will call the civil dockets and take announcements. Mr. Blomquist, did you have an announcement on your client?
Yes, Judge, we're ready for a plea. We had gotten the wrong login, but we've got it correct now. She should be logging on shortly, but I've filed plea paperwork with the court.
Okay, and I'll get that from, and here, that's her coming in right now, I believe. Let me go and get that from email.
Thank you, Judge.
And just briefly, Your Honor, Mr. Dillard, we submitted the waiver of arraignment. Is he excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Jason,
Yes, ma'am.
are you going to be doing the warrant recall? The form is on the coordinator's website.
Oh, that's right. Let me go do that.
Because you'll need to forward it over to the state. And once they've signed it, then you need to get that to me through e-file. Thank you.
And Judge, I did get Miss Gonzalez. She's on as well.
All right, thank you. Okay, and I do not have a copy of the indictment in that case. Is that correct?
It was in the packet we sent over, Judge. It's right after the.
Oh, here it is, page 13. Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Ms. Gonzalez is not hasn't appeared at our office. We have not gone over any of the paperwork with her.
Okay. All right. Well, then she needs to be here.
I'm not sure I understand, Judge.
One, the probation office needs to be able to go over the documents with her. Two, where is she? I mean, she has to be here to have a thumbprint placed on the judgment.
Okay. I guess we may need to reset her then, Judge. She's here on Zoom. We weren't told she needed to be there in person today.
Okay. Yes, I don't know what other counties are doing. Yes, there's no way we can. I didn't realize that she was just on the phone. I guess I should have. Okay, so, I mean, how far away is she?
I'm not sure, Judge. I'd have to check. But I don't think she lives there. Hold on one second.
No, I actually don't. And I'm supposed to be at work in about 20 minutes.
Where do you live, Brooke? What city?
I live in Elmendorf. It's near Floresville.
Okay, well, let me ask you, Mr. Blomquist, get with the coordinator's office and find a date when we can do that.
Okay, Judge, I'll do that. We've got the paperwork done and we've executed that, and I'll just get with the coordinator's office so that we can get a new date, Judge, to get the plea done.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Okay.
May we be excused?
Yes. All right, Ms. Poppy, are the attorneys in the civil cases going to move over here?
Yes, I can hear the conversations going on, and Lori and Judge Ellison are informing them right now of how it's gonna.
Okay, I'll just wait. Thanks.
Cindy, do you have a warrant number on that? That you can send to me in chat?
There is not a warrant number. For warrant number, you would just put the cause number.
Okay, very good.
Christopher Rodriguez. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I did go ahead and get the waiver of arraignment that you submitted on Mr. LaPrade e-filed into the system and have forwarded it over to the judge for signature. So y'all have everything taken care of.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Ms. Voigt, I see you're present. Your client, Misty Dawn Diaz, is online. Do you want me to put you in a breakout room? Or actually, do you need a breakout room? I'm not the host right now.
If I can speak with the DA about her case
Okay,
for a minute.
all right. I don't know if that would be
I'll do it, Judge.
Raina, Mark, okay. Ms. Poppy, if you could put her in the breakout room with Mark.
Yes, sir, I will.
Hey, on Diaz, I contacted DPS and all they can tell me is they're still working on it.
All right, well, possibly all of the cases on the civil docket were on there because they wanted to have Judge Ellison and not me because they're not plugging in. Oh, I say that, and here they bring me the files. All right, thank you, ma'am.
And I've highlighted what they've announced and the ones that we've already done are checked off.
Okay.
Mark, just to let you know, I sent you the recall, the warrant recall. of the
All right,
email.
I'll get it signed and sent to the clerk.
What's that?
I will get it signed and sent to the clerk.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Jason, that will free up Mr. Dillard to leave. I'll go ahead and submit that over to the judge and get it signed real quick. As soon as I have the judge's signature, I will forward it to the sheriff's office and have them recall the warrant there.
I actually did the Adobe sign, and it's gonna go directly to the judge. I don't know if
Okay.
that's the wrong thing to do.
That's okay, as long as we get it over to the jail as soon as we have a judge's signature. So Mr. Dillard is free to go. That was all you had for him. So you still have Kevin Lopez?
You're on mute, sir. Mr. Nitz, did you hear Ms. Sawyer?
Sorry, I must have been muted when I responded. Mr. Lopez, I submitted the waiver of arraignment to the judge, and I'm just about to post his dates to chat.
And Mr. Nitz, you and I were back and forth in chat, and you wanted to change both dates to 1/6/2021, correct?
Right.
Earlier, we had announced that we would be using the 12/7 date for both, but now it's 1/6/2021.
Yes, please.
All right, I just posted the Dillard waiver of arraignment. And let me clarify, when I say I prefer electronic signatures, I don't mean that it needs to be an electronic signature that locks the document so that I have to go through a step to get it unlocked before I can sign it myself. I would just rather have the electronic signature, however it's done. I don't care if it's printed like Mr. Nitz's is, or what, just as long as it's a signature meant to authenticate from the defendant. But anyhow, I have signed that and posted it back. All right, and Ms. Poppy, are we still expecting the attorneys to come over? Ms. Tejada brought me the docket and shows there's one has a 1 hour hearing, one has an 1.5 hour hearing.
Judge, I can say.
Yes, sir, we are expecting them. They haven't come over yet. I'm checking with Lori now.
I just got a call from Andy Cedillos. He has yet to receive the invite, so I'm forwarding one that I already had to him. That may be the issue.
Okay, all right, thanks. I just want to get started on those.
I just confirmed with Lori that she was able to send it right now, sir. Judge Wilson, did Lisa Voigt need a breakout room with anyone else? Lisa, did you need to speak to a client or anything?
I don't need to, Your Honor. I mean, I just need to get a new court date.
Were you submitting the waiver today, or?
I didn't realize I hadn't.
Cindy, has she submitted it?
She has not submitted yet.
I think I've submitted on one, and this is her second one.
Yeah, she has a couple of cases. This one, we do not have a waiver.
Okay.
Okay. Got one more person in the waiting room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know you just came over from Citizens Court because he had to step away. I just received a phone call. I have a child who's ill at school. So I have to step away. So I'm gonna just ask you to get with the coordinator, Ms. Poppy, and her office. Earlier today, I'd already made her the host of the meeting because I have to leave the meeting. All right, is there anything I can do in a few seconds before that happens?
So Judge, the civil attorneys need to work with Ms. Riley and I to
Yes.
reset?
Yes, I'm sorry. I've got to go. I've got a child who's ill and I've got to go pick him up.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Sir, I'll go over the criminal docket with everyone here once you leave.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm sorry you got rained out twice with both judges down here, but that's an odd day. I'm taking off now. And Mr. Nitz, I see you sent a waiver of arraignment to me on somebody. Oh, that's the one I signed already. I was gonna say there's another one. All right, y'all have a good day.
There should be another one for Mr. Lopez.
Okay, if you would just e-file that, please.
Yes.
Okay, Lori, are you there? We're gonna need to reset the civil cases. I'm not sure you heard that.
I came in a little late. I'm sorry.
Yes, Judge Wilson had to leave.
Okay.
He has a sick child he just received a call on. And so things did not go as planned. Civil attorneys, we're really sorry for the juggling act this morning, but it just didn't quite work out for court today. Lori can work with you on the resets. Do y'all want to do that outside, Lori, of chat, or do you want to do it in chat right now? What's your preferred method?
We can do chat, or I can contact him. I'm sorry, I guess my phone's messed up. Whatever's easier for the attorneys.
Okay, so you guys can do a request setting form online, or you can stay on this meeting and chat with Lori. And I'm going to be going over the criminal docket with the DA's office and the attorney.
Jennifer,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to go ahead and leave the meeting. I'm not
Okay.
needed, right?
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Miss Jennifer.
Does anyone have any questions with how we're going to proceed right now? Okay, Lorena, Cindy, Mark, do you want to run through the docket with me?
Let's Absolutely.
Okay. First case on Aurelia Hernandez Antonio, I think is the last name, 1116 to plea.
Correct.
The next one, Lorena, on Landon Lopez, I was not sure exactly how we ended on that one today.
We're going to, and actually the state hospital just called me. I need to let the state hospital know what's going on. And once I do, I will submit the dismissal. Because
Okay.
I believe they will release him from the hospital. We will not have to bench him back.
And this case will be dismissed, or it's a different kind of dismissal?
No, ma'am, this case will be dismissed.
Okay, thank you. William Dillard, waiver of arraignment, reset to 1/6/2021. Misty Dawn Diaz. Ms. Voigt, I know you're working that waiver of arraignment right now. Can we reset you for a monitor waiver?
Yes. And she's pre-indictment on 2 other cases. So can you give me a reset out in the distance?
Do you have some parameters on that reset date, like a month out?
The state
2 months out?
be the best source of that. Where they stand on it. Probably 2 months.
Well, do
That
we want
sounds
to do a
about right.
waiver? Okay, do you want to do a monitor date and do the waiver? Because that's for January 6th, 2021, and we can reassess at that time.
Ms. Voigt.
Sounds good.
Yes.
I just got another notice for arraignment hearing, I guess, for the possession charge for the 10th. And I've already been to the arraignment hearing for this one.
Lisa, do you want to follow up with me on her other cases? But for this one, we're going to do a monitor waiver of 11/16.
Okay.
And with a reset of January 6, 2021. But follow up with me on the other cases, please.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
David Troy LaPrade, 1/6/2021. Kevin Lopez, reset this case for January 6, 2021, as well as his case from 05, so 20-05-00104 is also
Jennifer,
reset.
I see that Jason is no longer with us. Okay, the waiver that he submitted that Judge Wilson posted back in chat that says 2020-1104 Dillard waiver, that is actually Kevin Lopez waiver, and I do not have a waiver for Dillard. Judge labeled it wrong.
So we
I
need
think
that
that's
from
the one,
Jason.
Cindy. I think, Cindy, that's the one he wanted him to e-file because he didn't have time to sign it.
Okay. All right, so we're going to need to get with Jason, though, and let him know that the Kevin Lopez one did get signed, not the Dillard one, and so he needs to submit the William Dillard through e-file.
Okay. I will email him shortly.
Thank you.
Augustine Ramirez, that was a no-show I have on my end. I don't know how we do the nice sides without a judge here.
I have a nice, I show his failure to appear as well.
If the state calls a nice eye, I will fill out the form and present them to the judge when he returns to court.
Okay. Kimberly Ramirez, I have a reset for 11/18. On Abney, I have a reset for 1/6/2021. On Collins, I did not catch what happened on those cases.
He has open warrants, Jennifer. The judge wants him to turn himself in, and then we can get dates or go forward from there.
So at this point, I have him down for our monitor arrest date of 12/11 that we've been giving out on monitor arrest.
Cindy, yesterday we just discussed that, and we're gonna, our new one, since 12/11 is so close, we're gonna use 6/11/2021, but I'll email that to you.
Okay.
Brianna Eccles, have that as a no-show?
Correct.
On both of her cases, cases
ma'am.
246 and 247. On Elias, I have January 6, 2021. Garcia, I have January 6, 2021. Gibbons, I had as a no-show. I think she arrived. Is that correct?
That is correct. And then I had they were doing a waiver with the reset date of 1/6.
And Rolando did submit a waiver of arraignment on the 250 case, and that is in the queue to be signed. I did contact him and tell him that I still need one for the 251. He told me it would be to me within an hour.
Okay, thank you. On Gonzalez, I have 1/6/2021 and also notated that an interpreter is needed. Going back up on Garcia, same page, I have interpreter is needed also.
Yes, thank you.
On Holsley, I have that Mr. Sean King Dawes will submit the waiver of arraignment, but then I believe he left the meeting.
Yes, and I believe you're on, Jennifer, he posted a reset date of 11/10. So.
Okay. I will check that out before we get off today. Thank you. On Martinez, I have notated that he's in Bexar County. I'm not sure that we reset this case at all.
I don't believe we did. I know they talked about he had filed a competency evaluation. So I don't know if we are waiting on Dr. Woods to complete the evaluation or not.
Okay. I will follow up on that and let everyone know. On Vanessa Reyes, I have as a no-show.
And I have that as well.
Okay, and then on Worley, I've reset to 1/6/2021.
That is what I have.
On the ad on Gonzalez, I'm working with Mr. Bloomquist to reset right now. Let me see if he responded to my email. Lorena and Mark, we've not set a date for that, but he is not available on the 10th, and we're looking at the 16th, 18th, or 24th.
Jennifer,
I will let you know.
I think the 24th is pretty full, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I'll run it again.
And I just checked on the Juan Carlos Martinez. We have not had a motion for competency evaluation submitted on him.
Okay.
Cindy, I'll check with Rolando and see where it is.
Is there anything else on the criminal side?
I think that's everything, Jennifer.
Hey,
Okay,
Cindy.
then everyone.
Yes,
Hey,
Mark?
Cindy. On those nice eyes, I guess let's have the bailiff just call their name and do a certificate so the judge will know that was done when he comes back.
Yes, that is the plan. I'm going to fill those out right now and take them out there to the bailiffs.
Perfect. Thank y'all.
Okay, everyone on the criminal side can leave, and then the civil side, you can continue to work with Lori on resets, or you can do the reset through our standard process on our website. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so let's see. I don't have Lisa Duke.
Sorry, Lori, I muted you because I didn't know if you meant to be talking or not.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
So on the Miller case, I have Diane Martinez still on. I don't show Lisa Duke or Tapia, Jennifer Tapia. Do y'all have a preference on a reset date, or do y'all want to discuss it with each other and get back with me on that?
I think we're looking at December 1st, I believe, but I don't know about the other two lawyers. That's the last I heard.
December 1 would work. So if y'all want to submit that request setting form, or I don't see Miss Duke on here or Miss Tapia.
I see Miss Tapia, but she's muted and her video is off.
Oh. There's on this. Okay, good. I guess. Miss Tapia, are you there? Or Miss Duke, Lisa Duke?
Lori, do you want me to try to call them?
I sent them the invite. I don't know if I can get back with them. I mean, so Diane Martinez, you want to submit me a request setting form, and then we can, if everybody's agreeable, we can do the 12/1. That's fine. That's a good date.
I'll do that. I mean, we're going to agree to reset it anyways. We all have conflicts this afternoon, so we can't come back. So I'll reset We'll reset by agreement and get you a date.
Okay, I don't know if any judges coming back this afternoon either, so.
Okay.
I came in a little late with Judge Wilson, so I didn't hear him saying he was gonna come back.
Okay, we'll reset it and we'll get back to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, and then on the Golick case, I have Gregory Yost, Jennifer Rosenblatt, and Chad Upman. Is there a specific date y'all want to use, or do y'all want to get with each other and get back with me on a reset date?
Can you give me the next couple of dates? I'd like to move it like sooner.
Okay, sure. Let's see what I got.
Lori, Lisa Duke is just now joining back.
Okay, good deal. Thank you. So next week we could do the 9th, the 12th. The 17th is open. And the 19th, those are some dates.
Perfect. Let me get with Mr. Yost and I will get back with you.
Okay, you want to submit me a request setting form, or is he on here? I don't see him.
I asked him to pop back on, but I don't see him popping back on. Oh, he's coming up. He's coming back on right now.
Perfect. Lisa Duke, I think Diane already signed off. Y'all have a tentative reset date for 12/1. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry. I was in the waiting room and I don't know. I didn't get let in or something.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I was trying to do like 10 things at once.
I know. I apologize.
Not like you today or anything, right?
Yes, I'm president. So
okay. Yeah, if you'll put us down for the 1st.
Okay, good deal. All right, we'll do that.
Thank you.
Y'all. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Jennifer, I'll call you on that other.
Okay.
Okay, and then Ms. Rosenblatt, you're gonna check with Mr. Yost on the reset date.
Your Honor, he said he was going to pop on. He was just going to go get on. He said he'd be on in a minute.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Mr. Cedeos with Jennifer Tapia on the Cortez case. What kind of date would y'all like? You wanna?
How about the 18th of November? Is that open?
18th is like super full. How about the 19th?
It's just a prove up. Is that okay?
Well,
I have something on the 19th.
you have something. Okay, reset it tonight, the 18th then.
All right, thanks, Lori.
Okay, it's just a prove up, yeah. And Jennifer, I'll send you a proposed decree, and then maybe we can just submit it for submit it to the judges for a signature.
Okay. But wouldn't you have to attach like are the judges here doing it with interrogatories, like a prove up? It still has to be proved up though, right?
Waivers, yeah, waivers.
Yeah, Usually yeah, the judge requires a prove up affidavit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Thanks, Victoria.
So y'all, and in 10 minutes on that date for 11/18, is that what y'all announced today? Is that about the same, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Cortez, you can get off Zoom. We'll call you.
Okay, then on the Opiella case, Intervest operating, I know y'all sent some documents today. I think there was an order e-filed as well, and I think that went to Judge Wilson. I guess we'll pull that. So what are y'all looking at date-wise?
Lori, is there any way we can get set tomorrow or Friday? We need to get this decided as soon as possible because we've got other dates that are going to start ticking off if this hasn't.
I could add it onto the docket tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what judge will be hearing it, but yeah, we could reset it for tomorrow if that's good for everybody.
Let me take a look at my calendar. I think that's probably going to be fine.
And Lori, Judge Wilson's already heard one motion in this case. It'll probably be a faster hearing in front of him because he's got the background.
I don't know what judge will have tomorrow. If you want it tomorrow, we might be having a visiting judge possibly.
Probably more important to have it done quickly, I would think.
Yeah, I can do tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna put y'all down for 11/5 then. And like I said, I'm not sure exactly what judge it'll be, but it might be Judge Harrell, maybe. I'm not sure. We won't know till later today, probably.
Okay.
But I'll
let
get
us
y'all
know.
sent the invites as well.
Thanks, Lori.
Okay, thank y'all for being understanding.
Bye.
Okay, let's see, Mr. Yost and Rosenblatt. Miss Rosenblatt, I think y'all are the last ones I have. So Mr. Yost, I'm not sure if you were on when Judge Wilson was on, but he had
Yes,
to leave
yes.
unexpectedly as well.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I thought he told us that we would reconvene later to do the settings. So I closed Zoom, but I'm back now. I'm back now.
Yeah, I just thought, well, we can, you know, kind of maybe since y'all are on, Jennifer was going over her docket, her criminal docket. So we can try to maybe work out a reset with y'all. I can just get it reset and send y'all the invites to another date.
Greg, can you do the 9th?
I'm sorry?
I was asking Greg, the first date she gave us was the 9th, Greg.
I believe so. The Monday, the November 9th. Can you confirm that, please? Sorry, I'm asking staff to help me out.
Okay.
I think that should work. That arbitration's continued, right? So well, we can use the war room. It's fine. So yes.
November 9th works?
Lori,
Yes,
do I need
ma'am.
to set a new fee out or anything?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. I didn't hear you very well.
Do I need to set anything else, or is this is the official setting? Do I need to send you anything else?
No, you don't need to send me anything. I'm just going to reset them to that date, and then I'll send you all the invite to the new date.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, so 11/9, and it'll probably be on the Carnes docket. Of course, we're doing civil dockets, so that doesn't make a difference, but it'll be at that 9 o'clock on November 9th, Monday.
Thank you very much.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Have a nice weekend.
You too. Take care.
Thank you, Victoria. So we show an A. Flores and a Christopher Rodriguez, I think, still online. I don't know who y'all are.
Mr. Rodriguez was on the criminal side.
Okay.
I was going to say A. Flores might be Andrew Flores, maybe from the probation.
Probation, yes.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Layla Braun is with the Golick case, but she can, that case is being reset, Layla, to November 9th.
All right. Bye, Lori. Have a good one.
Bye.
You too, Jennifer.
Y'all have a good
Bye.
day. See, Joe, what is,
I'm just saving the chat. That's what I'm doing over here.
you're saving the chat?
Yeah.
I don't know why it shows on Judge Wilson's, you can save it, and you cannot save Judge Ellison's, though. I don't know why. Need it. Okay, well, I'm gonna get off then.
Okay.
Bye.
See you soon.
Yes, ma'am.